So in Buena Vista, there are reports from 50 years ago or so where boreal toads would just congregate under lights at night in the town, picking off flies. And now there are biologists with Colorado Parks and Wildlife who think that there are only 800 adult toads left in the entire state.
A lot of the species that I work with are not the cute and fuzzy animals. They're the ones that people usually don't like.
In a building off the beaten path, the Denver Zoo races to save a species.
So this is a hibernation chamber that is basically a refrigerator that we worked with the thermostat, and you can see up top it's at 38 degrees right now.
Tom Weaver,
So they're just chilling out for the winter.
uses this fridge to replicate the wild.
These are all toads in these containers,
It can be stressful work.
but it's like, oh God, did I freeze them overnight? Is there going to be icicles in there? So it's kind of a tough winter for the staff.
The zoo and Colorado Parks and Wildlife started this project to keep boreal toads from being wiped out by chytrid fungus.
So what we're trying to do is that we're trying to breed animals and allow the population to survive and get through that bottleneck, and so that eventually the population can recover and have chytrid-resistant animals.
Stefan Eckernes does conservation work for the zoo. He says this isn't going to happen overnight.
If they're not there anymore, we just won't have amphibians, right? Those wetlands will be worse. They'll be not as alive and thriving as they are now, and that would be really sad. I think that'd be devastating. We'd lose a really important part of Colorado. That's what Tom knows all the details for. I know.
And it's kind of funny, when we brought them out, I was like, oh man, these are just out of hibernation, and we started feeding them, and they all eyes perked up, and they're like, oh, it's food time.
The team is there when the toads wake up
And I can show you kind of what we're looking at.
and when they're ready to breed.
If you look in here, you see the string of little black or brown balls. Those are all eggs.
Now that they have eggs, things will move fast.
The summer's short, and so they got to take advantage of it.
Hopefully one morning we'll be in here and we'll have tadpoles swimming.
To me, it's really awesome to be here and see these guys doing their thing. This is when we know kind of that we're going to have some animals to release, which is just really exciting. I haven't done counts, but there's probably 100 in here and several hundred behind us. These guys are going to go back into the wild and help, be the first step in restoring this species that's almost disappeared from the landscape.
Five months after bringing the toads out of hibernation, Eckernes, Weaver, and teams from the zoo and CPW trek 570 tadpoles to a remote lake in the Gunnison National Forest. The fungus wiping out toads across the Mountain West has yet to invade here.
Got to be free. Avoid all the hail, because it might kill you.
Dodging the weather
You find one?
Yeah, Betty found one.
and stepping slowly, they search for adult toads.
Oh my God!
Look at him. I see him surviving out here in this beautiful spot. It's pretty amazing.
After acclimating to their new home's temperature,
Give me a hand here. Come on, there's got to be a CPW person.
Eckernes and his teammates take turns releasing the tadpoles.
I am glad we got some this year. We got it done in the first year. Yes. That's a big deal.
If everything goes well, the crew won't have to make these journeys in the future.
That would be the home run, right? Is that we bring a species back from the brink.
We like to get into the point of where we're producing thousands and thousands of offspring.
It's such an amazing opportunity to be able to bring out an endangered species and help it thrive in the wild. That's a kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, really.
Eventually, they hope Colorado's boreal toads evolve to resist the fungus.
We know it can happen. We're seeing it happen in Utah.
There are other amphibian species that can tolerate it.
Until then, Weaver and Eckerness will try to perfect the zoo's breeding program.
And when I go back to work at the zoo, I'm going to take this with me and realize that our efforts went to something that we can really be proud of and something that will hopefully make a difference.
A big first step towards saving this tiny toad.
Good day, really good day.
Brian Wendland, 9 News.
Little wave from the toad at the end there.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thanks for helping me out.
Brian Wendland with a great job on that. The Denver Zoo launched a community science project, and that's a project where you can help them gather data on boreal toads.
And you can find out how to get involved by checking out this story on our website.